There are those that just want to be left alone, and those that just won't leave them alone. Which one are you? The Ernest Hancock Show.
Yeah, what we fighting for here on Declare Your Independence with me, Ernest Hancock, each and every day, Monday through Friday, noon to 2 Pacific time, which makes it 3 to 5 Eastern. Hello. Glad you could join us, and we wanted to make sure that we told you about a project that we've been working on for a while, and Drew's really pointed out this, and here, I'll show you. Okay, you get these cards, and yeah, where's my Freedom Phoenix one? Right here, I'm showing it up to the camera. You know, we got In the Fed, and we got, you know, like Pork Fest, Gun Save Lives, you know, an event that they're doing there, a training thing that we have here in Arizona. We got a lot of, you know, of course, Freedom's Phoenix has their own Pork Fest that you guys will be going to. That's in New Hampshire here in a little bit. Now, I want to have Drew Phillips. He really understood how powerful this concept was. Because the main thing, and if you go to walletvoting.com, you see the videos there and links to everything. You have apps. Right now, you go on your smartphone. I just click on here, and I have a calculator that calculates at the current spot price of silver how much old dimes are. Now, they call them junk silver, and it's old circulated silver that was 1964 and earlier. They used to make dimes, quarters, and half dollars out of 90% silver. So that means that it's a U.S. minted coin. I mean, you know, I recognize that. And if you go through all your coins every now and then, you come across them. I remember we were at a convenience store one time in Shelton, 4409, another videographer. He just threw some change on the counter as he was paying for something, and we could tell the difference in the here. He goes, what the heck's that? It sounded different. And he picked it up. Yep, it was a silver quarter. So he's going, oh, that's so mine. Now that is worth, right now, if I look on this, how much is a 90% 1964 quarter worth? Go ahead and look that up. Now, we have the apps on our Androids. You know, you get it on your iPhones and so on, and you can use it to make change. You can use it to get what the actual 90% silver content is. Okay, hold on. It's what?
$6.68 for a quarter, $2.67 for a dime. A half is at $13.36
all day long.
$1.2858. And yeah, I got this from the Coin Silver Calculator app, which is available on Droid, Palm, and we're excited. Just came out for the iPhone just last week.
And this is, you know, computer geeky activist kind of, because I did it. There it is. Within 10 days, they had the Droid app one.
The Droid came pretty quick, and we had to find a developer who in Keene who finally got some funding to help put it together, and we're excited that it's out and that for this big Porcupine Freedom Festival, where we have a free open market to exchange goods and services, these calculators will be out there for people to make transactions easier for them.
Now, people have done this before. They would have like you know, gold thread or silver ribbon or whatever, but it's not as recognizable, you know, and especially if you get the older, when you get these, you go to any coin dealer and you'll get, you know, like here's the Shire silver ones. Let me hold that up for the camera. You know, it's just like a strip.
Turn it over and then
it's like a bunch of silver. You get 5 grams of silver and how much this is. They say it's worth whatever. So the thing is that I started getting exposed to the concept of buying these old silver coins. And the reason is when you go and buy a silver round, especially when it's popular, is you get anywhere from as low as maybe $1.50, you know, or up to $4 an ounce for like a, you know, a Philharmonic or something. You're paying a big premium on this. So if you're at $37 an ounce, well, you're paying $40 for it. But if you go get the junk silver, you're only, and I don't know why they call it junk, because it's not numismatic, it's not pretty, it's used,
circulated.
Circulated. So what happens is you go get that 90% silver. Now, you're not doing it by the weight of the coin. You're doing it by the weight of the actual silver content. You're only paying 50 cents over spot. And sometimes maybe up to 80 cents, $1. As this gets more popular, it's going to be more, I can guarantee you that. But what happens is you get this stuff. I'm getting as much silver, and it's recognizable and tradable. And you have, we did charts. We have the apps. We're going, look, I go to the silver store. You can see the videos we have on walletvoting.com where we go to these coin shops and go, all right, I got a roll here. How much I get that? $100. Come, give me.
Well, you know, and on this app, technically we're using melt value prices. So to buy them in the store, you're going to pay a bit more than what we've got on the calculator.
5%. You pay, if it was like you go in with a roll of dimes when it was at 20, whatever it was, 27, it was $100 that he'd give you, but to buy it, it'd be 105.
Right. And so, but we're excited because actually this app is going to be null and void after PorkFest because we're going to have a little experiment in economics here. We're not going to sell these cards and put a price on them and try to say they're worth X. We're going to barter them in the free market for people's goods and services and food and different stuff at this festival we're going to. And we think because we're the ones holding the silver and they're the ones holding, you know, whatever that they paid cash for, we have the advantage, and we feel that our cards are now worth a bit more, say 5, 6, 7. I don't know how high it may go, but I've sold them for as much as 5, and that was at the time the dime was worth $3.11. This Monday at the event that we were talking about down in Tucson, I only had 5 on me that I was willing to sell. I threw them down on the table, and I said, you know what, this is a donation for the media work I did today, and I sold them all for $10 a piece. So it's the idea of acquiring the silver, and these silver bugs, and people get in their head and they go, yes, I want that. They're willing to open up their wallet and pay quite a premium for them.
See,
and that's not the point. But what I'm getting at is in the barter world, the dollar value means nothing.
Okay, now this is my point, though, is that it's always good to have printed on it and an app to tell you at the spot price of silver exactly what it's worth.
You're right, absolutely.
Now. Okay, and now what you can get because you laminated it and put it in. Because what we're doing, we're going to various functions. So one of the reasons Drew is here today is he's making the laminated card. He has all the equipment and everything. And he's making a bunch of the Freedom's Phoenix ones because we use them for various different things. When I go to PorkFest, you know, even though it may be up around, you know, I don't know, 10 cents over spot.
Yeah, well, QE3's coming out mid-month, so it's going to be higher.
So whatever I pay him to do them, I mean, they'll be, I don't know, I don't want to say a dollar amount because he'll keep amping it up. But you know, let's say I pay, you know, 50 cents over how much are you charging me for these?
Yeah, we're not saying that on air.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so let's say I hate to say this because I know he'll hold me to it, but if I pay X amount of dollars and then I go and I use these and I use it as a $5 bill, as like a credit card to get the sandwiches, well, guess what? I saved some money. Now, we have been doing this.
And the person who gave you the sandwich has something to hold on to.
Yeah, he's got silver, you know.
No, everybody's happy. It's mutually beneficial.
Plus, it's really good for marketing for a lot of people are making these. We have them around the country. They took this idea and they started making them. And we have, like, you know, CNC Coin and Stamp, they're a gold specialist. He made a bunch of these dime laminated cards. It's a business card laminated with the dime, a hole punched in it, and they put it in there, laminate it. He gives them out. Somebody goes and buys $1 gazillion worth of gold. He throws them one of these. Guess what? They keep this in their wallet. They're not throwing it away. I can tell you that.
Best business card promotional idea I've ever come up with. I have to say real quick, though, I've given up on the Liberty Movement, and I've moved to antique stores because the people in the Liberty Movement don't have any money.
Well, I got a little bit. So I'm just like, hey, man, give me, and I pay him in dimes. So whatever the premium is, I give him a few extra dimes that he can make. And you're getting $10 for these, so I guess that's $10 worth of what I'm doing. Is that it? Is that how it works?
See, you put a price on it.
See?
It's basic economics.
So what happens is you're bartering, you're dealing in currency with something that has real value other than paper. And this is this simple to do. So we're going, okay, once it started taking off, and you watched the videos. We had some fun, man. We're promoting this idea on car windshields as we go downtown Phoenix, and we let the police know we're coming and everything so nobody gets shot. But we go down there, and we are feeding the parking meters. You'd think that wouldn't be a big deal, but, you know, they've been shot for less. So what we do is we put nickels in the parking meters, say, we fed your meter, so you don't feed the state. We don't want them to get tickets. And then we put these cards on their windshields promoting this concept. Well, we have great videos from that. We go to these different events, and the whole reason is to promote the concept that there's an alternative when your paper goes to its intrinsic value of paper.
Well, if anyone is interested and wants to see some photos and stuff, like Ernie mentioned libertytrade.net, I've actually got some cards up there for sale, and I just changed the price last night to $10. So maybe you don't want to go.
But you can make your own.
But you can make your own, and I'd love to show you how. And you can go to the website whatisthiscoinworth.info, and there has all the links to the cell phone apps, the smartphones apps. If you have an iPhone or an Android or a Palm, and you want to check that out, you can get the links on whatisthiscoinworth.info, and click the About page, and you can see some of these cards and our contact contact information is up there, and we're not selling them, but we are in the we provide the service of making them, and that's why I'm here at Ernie's today.
Yeah.
Real quick though, Ernie, the Gary just got the video that I shot Monday. We had to overnight it to him. Mail didn't move Monday. He just got it, so I don't know, within the next 2 days he'll have his
I'm really looking forward to this. You have the woman as they're doing the drum beat. One snare drum
71
of
times.
each bullet. 71. 1, 2, 3. I mean, how long does that go as she's crying?
Well, if anyone still thinks that cops provide a service that's worth your tax dollars, I invite you to go to copblock.org, and you can see some other stories about the service that cops provide and how terrible a job they do.
Copblock.org, where we cover all of the transgressions. And, these guys, they do a great job. And we're just, you want to know where the center of the revolution is? You want to know where, the man meets some resistance? Go to Freedoms with an S, freedomsphoenix.com. Oh, and we have fun doing it. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. Uncovering the secrets and exposing the lies. That's what readers of freedomsphoenix.com get every day. Readers of freedomsphoenix.com are constantly provided the information that detail the real news between the lines of propaganda about government policies and the true relationship we all have with coercive governments. Learn the true condition of our economy, innovations and technological breakthroughs in energy, health, computer science, and space travel. Learn the truth well before it's admitted to in the lamestream media, the media that is so last century. Corporate media has evolved into nothing more than distributors of government propaganda, but we now have a fantastic alternative. FreedomsPhoenix.com provides constant news updates on the issues that affect our lives in the most important ways. Our liberty and our property are under constant attack, and FreedomsPhoenix.com provides the understanding behind the propaganda while encouraging the participation of our readers. Join us at FreedomsPhoenix.com. That's freedoms with an S, Phoenix.com. FreedomsPhoenix.com, where the revolution between the ears has already matured.